Hi, I'm Rebecca Rahmani. I'm the CEO of Gangly Sister, and I'm here with Bernadine and Angela, who are going to introduce themselves.
Yeah, so we work for a new startup that's called Vastari, and it's a online networking platform for people who own art to get in touch with museums, specifically for exhibitions.
Is there anything you've had to change about your personality or yourself becoming an entrepreneur?
I think specifically for me, I'm very much a people person who always wants to please others and wants to do things that others want. But when you're running a business, you really have to start thinking about what the best thing is for the business itself rather than what other people are telling you. Every decision you make, you can probably get 8 different opinions on how you should do it. And if you keep asking, you'll keep getting responses. So you could be stuck there forever thinking whether you should do it or not. And at the end of the day, you're the one with the idea, you're the one with the knowledge and the industry knowledge to go forward. So you have to become more self-assured and say, this is what I think and I'm right, which I sometimes have trouble doing before.
What's changed for me is obviously I've not really changed. I've had to be completely honest with every single person I speak to. I can't lie to them and say I have a BA, an MA in art history, because I don't. I haven't had that, and people really appreciate that.
How'd you get a team? I mean, when you're a startup, I think a lot of people ask themselves, well, I don't have anything. How do I get people to come along with me?
We focused on getting a bit of a global approach because we wanted to get, it's a worldwide network. We didn't want to focus just on Europe or the UK. We wanted to focus on around the world. So we have Marta, who's Polish but speaks Japanese and Chinese, so she's working a lot with the Asian art market. Then we have Francesca, who's Italian, Angela, who's from Ecuador, and our developers are also from all around the world. So we basically have really gotten an international team.
Does it bring up issues that you're also different in the team?
Yeah.
Do you have a funny story about that?
Well, the Europeans seem to be less used to drinking tap water. We think it's quite exciting that you can
We
drink
have this
tap water.
funny story in our office that the European girls, they don't really like the tap water, they just like bottled water. We're from South America and the Caribbean. We can't drink water at home, so here we drink all the tap water we can. So it's exciting. So we're so excited to open the tap and be able to drink it.
Yeah, it was a month ago. Yeah, it was. We had the biggest press exposure we've had so far. So we had hundreds of people visiting the site, and we'd never had more than 20 people simultaneously using the website. And we hadn't tested that because we thought it would be fine. And then all of a sudden, you get these problems occurring, and it's like the last moment you want to have a problem on the website when you're having this exposure.
Google Analytics. error.
So we spent the whole day trying to make sure that everyone was happy, and in the end, it all ended up all right.
I don't think there's a name for that emotion, but I do think that that's a common emotion in startups, like the simultaneous emotion of being incredibly excited that something is working and mortified that it's not. So can you tell us something that was an amazing flop or an amazing success that was completely unexpected? Because again, we try many things. Half the time we think it won't work and it does. Can you tell us about either surprising success or surprising flop?
I'd say what has really surprised us is we took PR in our own hands with our team. We thought at first that we should outsource it, and then in the end we decided that we would do it ourselves and send the message. And that has been a great success. We've had so much positive feedback from the United States, from Asia, from Italy, from everywhere. People love that we're telling the story ourselves and that we're going forward. So it's really worked.
They love how personal it's become. We personally contact the collectors and the curators, and I mean, a lot of them already know us by first name.
Yeah.
If you had an extra hour, what would you do with it?
I would go to the office and take her out because she's always there. And I think, we would have some relaxing time and just try because it would be impossible to get it out of our minds and enjoy.
Yeah. Maybe disconnect from all technology for an hour.
That would be really
That would be amazing.
but hard.
I think definitely when you're working in the art world, you're told to be professional and aesthetic and have a very knowledgeable approach, which we do have. We do know what we're doing, but we don't act like we're the only experts around, because of course there are more people who know everything.
And we ask for help.
Yeah,
That's another thing.
yeah, definitely. If you ask for help, you'll get to better conclusions than if you just are stubborn and keep going.
So don't be pretentious would be.
That's the summary. You didn't want to word it
I don't want to say that people in the art world are pretentious. I have no idea, or that people in the startup world are pretentious. Although I do have an idea. But we all have that, right? It's a defense mechanism to say, I know what I'm doing here, even when you don't. And it's really telling that you can say, oh, well, we don't have to say, I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
We say we know we say, and we don't know we also say.
Yeah, and luckily we do know what we're doing some of the time.